Good morning, it's Friday the 13th February and it's your ETX Capital Daily Market Bite. A surprise ceasefire agreement between Ukraine and Russia did remove some of the uncertainty surrounding global markets yesterday, although ambiguity does remain over the Greek and EU situation. Macroeconomic confidence did give way to tech stocks pushing higher over in the States, with the NASDAQ closing at a 15-year high. The Dow was up 0.662% to 79.72, spot 38. S&P gained 0.96%, just shy of that 1% mark, to 2088. And the NASDAQ, just mentioned there, gained 1.18% to 48.57, spot 61. Looking at the FX markets now, the dollar going on the defensive yesterday gave the battered euro some help. Euro dollar last trade at 113.97, struggling, of course, euro struggling off the back of the Brussels, failing to reach an agreement that will reconvene on Monday, supposedly. Looking at the dollar again, it did drop 0.2% against the yen to 118.94, knocked down from a 5-week high of 120.48 after non-farm payroll data last week. Carney yesterday was on around 10 o'clock here in the UK. Quite a hawkish statement from him. Said inflation would return to the 2% level here in the UK, keeping alive chances that rates will be raised in early 2016. Of course, making the pound stronger throughout the day. Cable traded with a reach of a 6-week peak at 154.15. That was actually hit overnight, and against the euro it last fetched 73.71. That's a 7-year high. Looking at the commodities markets, it's really volatile week. Brent crude hovered around the $60 mark in Asia, up almost 4% this week, of news of deeper industry spending cuts and sinking US dollar, of course, revived buying. US crude up to $2.50 to 51.21. That's where it settled, after dropping as much as kind of 3% overnight. The kind of gain in oils, has led way to firms on the FTSE gaining this morning. So we've got the miners and the oil firms leading. Tullow is trading up 2.78% to 396. Interestingly, in the pharmaceutical industry, we've got GSK, who's been upgraded from a sell to a buy from UBS on an earnings turning around point today. That's trading at 2.56% to 15.24. Looking at data coming out today, got flash GDP data coming out of the Eurozone at 10 o'clock, expected around the 0.2% mark. And then at 3 o'clock we have the prelim consumer sentiments over in the States, expected around 98.2. Today at the open, we have the FTSE trading at 68.46, the DAX at 10.971, and the CAC at 47.49. Just looking at the DAX now, it's just actually broke the key psychological level of 11,000.